morning. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to morning news source, only here at the Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines, Vice President Sara Duterte and Manila Mayor Francis Isko Moreno Dumogoso marked Andres Bonifacio's 162nd birth anniversary with separate statements. Duterte urged Filipinos to honor Bonifacio's bravery and turn his ideals to action for justice and equality. Thousands of Filipinos staged protests across major cities on the 30th of November over alleged corruption in government flood control projects. Demonstrators rallied at Luneta, EDSA, and Davao City calling for accountability, electoral reforms, and recovery of public funds. The protest coincided with Andres Bonifacio's 162nd birth anniversary and marked the second wave of the Trillion Peso March. Journalists covering the Trillion Peso March on Sunday accused the Philippine National Police of harassment after 3 freelance media workers were briefly detained for wearing protective gear, including helmets and vests. The PNP said the journalists' equipment raised suspicion and reminded them of a Manila ordinance banning balaclavas and similar head coverings in public spaces. A Filipino overseas worker, Marian Pascual Esteban from Cainta, Rizal, died in a typo fire in Hong Kong. She was reportedly caring for her employer's 5-year-old daughter at the time. Her 10-year-old son and family remain in the Philippines. Authorities confirmed 84 Filipinos are safe, 1 injured and 7 still being verified. Egypt is training hundreds of Palestinian police officers to join a post-war security force in Gaza. The plan, announced in August, aims to train 5,000 officers, all from Gaza, and paid by the Palestinian Authority. Initial training began in Cairo in March, with 2-month courses resuming since September. InstaMed, a digital healthcare platform, launched on the 27th of November in Metro Manila to provide Filipinos easier access to medical consultations and prescription deliveries. Founded by Daniel Ceballos, the platform connects patients to licensed physicians and an online pharmacy, using AI to guide users and protect data. Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray joined the Trillion Peso March at the EDSA People Power Monument on Sunday, urging Filipinos to demand accountability and fight corruption. Jimwell Pacquiao faced fellow debutant Brendan Lally in a 4-round lightweight professional bout at Pechanga Resort in California, ending in a majority draw. His father, boxing legend Manny Pacquiao, attended and offered encouragement, noting Jimwell's limited experience with only 10 amateur fights. Today is the 1st of December, and I'm Eliana Lacap, bringing you today's top stories. Let's kick things off with today's weather. Tropical Storm Koto Fermini Verbena is currently 480 kilometers north-northwest of Pagasa Island, Cagayan, Palawan, nearly stationary with winds of 75 kilometers per hour and gusts up to 90 kilometers per hour. Eastern Visayas, Caraga, and Davao region will see cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms, with possible flash floods or landslides. Batanes will have light rain with no significant impact. The rest of Mindanao, Palawan, and the Visayas may experience isolated rain showers or thunderstorms, while Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon will still have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated showers, all with possible flooding or landslide during heavy rains. Residents are advised to stay alert and follow local advisories. Now for a traffic update. Light traffic at Balintawak Toll Plaza, Mindanao Toll Plaza, approaching Skyway entry ramp, Libis by sa southbound, NLEX Drive-In Dine Valenzuela to NLEX Arbor Link Interchange southbound, Bukawi Toll Plaza, San Simon northbound, all lanes are now passable. San Fernando northbound and southbound lanes. All other areas of NLEX, SETEX, and NLEX connector, including toll plazas and interchanges, are reporting light traffic. Motorists are advised to stay alert and follow traffic advisories for a safe and smooth trip. Now let's move on to this morning's headlines. Vice President Sara Duterte and Manila Mayor Isko Moreno marked Andres Bonifacio's 162nd birth anniversary with separate messages invoking his courage, unity, and call for justice. Duterte urged Filipinos to revive patriotism, treat Bonifacio's struggle as a template for engagement, and fight for equality and a brighter future. Moreno, meanwhile, delivered a pointed reminder about accountability, warning against leaders who sow confusion while evading responsibility. He stressed that heroism leaves no room for selective morality, especially where public funds are at stake. Both officials highlighted that Bonifacio's ideals remain a standard for leadership, justice, and civic duty amid ongoing controversies. Thousands of Filipinos filled the major streets in Metro Manila, Davao, and other cities on the 30th of November for the second wave of the Trillion Peso March, demanding accountability for alleged large-scale corruption in government flood control projects. The protest, which coincided with Bonifacio Day, stemmed from claims that nearly 9,855 flood control projects worth over 500 billion pesos were overpriced, non-existent, or poorly implemented. Demonstrators from workers to students and seniors carried placards, crocodile symbols, and banners calling for justice, transparency, and an end to political dynasties. Some groups pushed for snap elections and electoral reforms. Malacanang reiterated ongoing investigations, citing asset freezes, case filings, and warrants issued. Protesters vowed to continue until those involved are held accountable. 3 journalists covering the Trillion Peso March were briefly detained by police in Manila for wearing protective gear such as Kevlar helmets, press mark vests, and the balaclavas. The PNP said they were, quote, invited for verification, citing suspicion over the combat-style equipment. Police explained that a Manila ordinance prohibits balaclavas and certain face coverings in public spaces. The journalists argued that protective gear is essential due to past incidents where media were injured during protests, including the September 21 rally in Mendiola. They called the detention a chilling attempt to police the press, insisting safety equipment is common in dangerous coverages. The PNP denied curtailing press freedom, saying it acted out of prudence. A Filipino worker previously reported missing has been confirmed dead following the typo fire incident in Hong Kong. The Philippine consulate identified her as Marian Pascual Esteban, an OFW from Cainta, Rizal, who left behind her 10-year-old son and family in the Philippines. Esteban reportedly died while caring for her employer's 5-year-old child. DMW Secretary and OWWA Administrator Patricia Cuanan visited the family, sharing that Esteban's son now dreams of becoming a firefighter, so, quote, no one has to die in a fire again. The consulate said 84 Filipinos have been confirmed safe, 1 injured, and 7 others for verification. Another Filipina, Rodora Alcaraz, is in critical but stable condition after saving her employer's 3-month-old baby. International reports place the death toll at 128, with 83 injured. Egypt is training hundreds of Palestinian police officers to help from a post-war security force in Gaza. Officials said the officers, all from Gaza, will be paid by the Palestinian Authority and trained to protect borders and restore order once the conflict ends. A first batch of more than 500 officers trained in Cairo in March, with courses ongoing since September. Trainees said they want peace, stability, and a force loyal only to Palestine. The program includes modern border surveillance and lessons from the October 2023 Hamas attack, which killed 1,221 people. Israel's retaliatory assault has since left over 70,000 dead in Gaza, based on the health ministry figures considered reliable by the United Nations. InstaMed, a new digital healthcare platform, aims to make medical services accessible to Filipinos anytime and anywhere. Founded by Daniel Ceballos, the platform connects patients to licensed doctors, allows online consultations, and delivers prescribed medicine straight to their homes, eliminating long queues, distance, and scheduling barriers. Ceballos, a philanthropist turned entrepreneur, designed InstaMed after witnessing Filipinos' struggles in accessing basic healthcare. Built with AI for guidance and data protection, the platform launched its soft rollout in Metro Manila on the 27th of November, with expansion to Bicol and Clark by early 2026. Despite interest from international partners, Ceballos insists its purpose begins in the Philippines, to strengthen local healthcare before scaling globally. Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray took the stage at the Trillion Peso March at the EDSA People Power Monument on Sunday, calling on Filipinos to speak out against corruption and demand accountability. Speaking before thousands of demonstrators, Gray denounced the alleged misuse of billions in public funds meant for flood protection, healthcare, education, and other vital services. She said corruption has become systemic, benefiting only a powerful few while ordinary Filipinos continue to suffer. Gray urged authorities to file cases, suspend implicated senators, and pass the anti-political dynasty bill. She also led the crowd in prayer, calling for leaders with integrity and courage. Quote, "Every time we stay quiet, corruption wins. Believe us when we say we will not forget," she declared. Jimwell Pacquiao experienced the harsh realities of professional boxing Saturday night, which was Sunday in Manila, against fellow debutant Brendan Lally in a 4-round lightweight clash at Pechanga Resort in California. The fight ended in a majority draw, with one judge scoring 39-37 for Jimwell and scoring 38-38. His father, Manny Pacquiao, encouraged him to train harder, noting his son's limited amateur experience. Jimwell, whose girlfriend recently gave birth, promised to push more next time. The bout was staged by Manny Pacquiao Promotions, which plans a 2026 return, possibly a world title fight. Now a quick look at today's horoscope. Today calls for reflection and connection, Sagittarius. Mercury's recent retrograde has kept you in your thoughts, but now intuitive hits and subtle observations begin to make more sense. In your personal life, Venus begins her yearly tour of Sagittarius, bringing romance and attraction until December the 24th. Singles may meet someone special if they put themselves in the right places, while those in relationships will feel extra love and attention. Your natural glow and self-confidence make this a particularly joyful and magnetic time. Opportunities for connection and self-expression are strong today. Embrace the attention, communicate your desires, and enjoy the happiness this period brings. Katribu, did you know that on this day, December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks was arrested in Montgomery, Alabama for refusing to give up her bus seat to a white passenger, defying the city's segregation laws, and sparking the historic Montgomery bus boycott led by a young Martin Luther King Jr.? Rosa Parks' courageous act of civil disobedience became a powerful symbol in the fight against racial segregation and injustice. The 381-day boycott led to the Supreme Court's ruling that bus segregation was unconstitutional, marking a major victory for the civil rights movement and propelling Martin Luther King Jr. to a national prominence as a leader of peaceful protest and equality. Now, a TikTok video from Eden Juaren shows how much patience teachers need, especially with kindergarten students, racking up 12.9 million views and leaving netizens both amazed and laughing. In the clip, she asks her students what shape she's holding up, and their unexpected answers have her reacting in a way that has netizens cracking up. Let's watch this.
Anong shape ito? Anong shape ito?
Now, mga katribo, join us again at 1 o'clock p.m. for more updates. This has been Eliana Lacap for Tribune News on Q.